Now let's move on to primers and setting sprays. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Not really a huge fan of this, but I do use it occasionally, so I will be keeping this. This is the e.l.f. Face Primer. Don't really like this very much. It was very cheap and don't feel like it does anything, so I am going to get rid of this. Next I have the NYX Matte Finish Spray. Lots of people love this, but I don't really feel like it does anything very much, but I am going to keep it. But it's good to wet eyeshadows and stuff like that with, so I'll just keep it for now. I have a backup of my Smashbox Primer Water, obviously keeping this, the best stuff in the world. Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, not a huge fan of this, much prefer the Smashbox one, but I'm going to keep it anyway, because I only just opened it recently. I have the Makeup Finishing Spray from Skindinavia, and I don't use this very much. I don't like the spray on it, it's not very good, but I am going to keep it just as a little backup, and good to take on holiday with me. I have a mini of the NYX Matte Finishing Spray, which I'm going to be giving to a friend. I have the NYX Pore Filler, which I'm trying out at the moment, so I'm going to keep this because I'm still testing it out. I have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which I really like, and I think I'm nearing the end of it, so I'm nearly through this. I'm definitely going to be keeping it and finishing it. I have a sample of the Too Faced Hangover X Primer. Love this. We'll be buying a full size once I'm done with this. I also have a little sample of the Benefit Porefessional. Not a huge fan of this, but it's okay, and it's a little sample size, so I'll just take it on holiday or something. These are the Body Shop Lightning Drops that I was mentioning, so obviously keeping these to use with darker foundations. Now onto concealers. So I'm just finishing off this Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection. I have a backup because it is one of my favourite concealers. I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I will be keeping this to finish off. I don't feel like it's going to last me too long. And then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me, so dirty and gross. This must be nearly done as well. I use it mostly for spot concealing or tidying up eyeshadow. I really like it for that. Now onto powders. So I have the Maybelline Matte Maker, which is my favourite, and I'm quite close to finishing obviously. So keeping that. I just got the Collection Lasting Perfection powder, so I need to test that out some more. I have a couple of Bare Minerals ones, and I'm going to keep the lighter one, which is C10, and I'm going to get rid of this one, which is fairly light, and it's just a little bit darker. I have the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, so I'm going to be getting rid of this because I do not like it. I have a backup of the Maybelline Matte Maker, obviously keeping that. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Transparent, and I don't like this at all, even though everyone raves about it. It just doesn't work for me. I've barely used it at all, so I might pass that on to a friend. I have the Bronx Colors Compact Powder in the second shade, I believe. I feel like it's going to be too dark. I haven't tried it yet, so I do need to give it a go. I have the Fit Me powder, which I really like. I need to use this more. And then I have the e.l.f. Translucent powder, I believe. It's not that great, but I'm going to hold on to it until I get another one. I need to try the RCMA powder. Apparently that's really good, but I'll just keep this until I do get another powder to use, like for baking and stuff. The next lot here is brows and mascaras. So the first here is the Collection Divine Volume Lash Mascara. I just got this and I'm still testing it out, so I'll be keeping this one. I have the Brow Drama Transparent. I really like this, so I'm going to be keeping it. I also have the Brow Drama in Medium Brown. It doesn't really suit me, but I am going to keep it just in case I need it. I have the Better Than Sex sample size, which I'm using at the moment. Love this mascara. I also have the full size, which I haven't started using just yet. I have a NYX Blue mascara, which I haven't used yet, but could come in handy for tutorials and stuff, so definitely keeping it. I have the Collection Does It All mascara. I'm going to be throwing this one out because I've had it for ages and I wasn't really a big fan of it. I have the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. I really like this, and I think I'm nearly out, so I'm just going to keep using it until it's done. The Thin Lizzy All Day Flexi Mascara. Really like this as well. Probably nearly done with this too. The Maybelline Lash Sensational. Don't like this mascara at all, and I will be throwing this one out. A few of these mascaras are really old because I've just never cleaned them out, like this one here, the Rimmel Wonderful. Didn't like this one very much, didn't really use it a whole lot, but it's well over a year old, so I'll be throwing it out. Same with this one. I used to use this one quite a lot actually, but it's super old now, so I'll be throwing this one out. This is the Bronx Seduction Black Mascara. Haven't tried this one yet, just got it recently. The Real Benefit Mascara. Not a huge fan of this because it's so difficult to get off, but I'm going to keep it, and if I don't use it soon, I will throw it out. The Bronx Skinny Mascara. Love this for lower lash line. Definitely keeping this. The Australis Tint My Brow Tint in Blonde. I used this recently in a Get Ready With Me using products I hate. The only reason is it has a huge brush applicator. They have changed that now to a smaller one, so I'm going to get rid of this one. The Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. I really like this one. I used it for ages, and I just haven't used it recently because I've been trying out other products, but I do like this. I've been using this Colourpop one a lot lately. It is in Dope Taupe. I will be keeping this one. My favourite Maybelline Brow Satin. Love, love, love this one. The L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. Lots of people rave about this. Not a huge fan. It's a little bit crunchy, but I will keep it for a little while longer to see if I use it. The Milani Stay Put Brow Colour. Been testing this out at the moment so I can do a video on it. So I'm keeping this one obviously. My favourite pomade, the Chi Chi Brow Pomade. Definitely keeping this. It is in the shade Taupe. And a little mini sample size of a Benefit brow pencil, which I'm really liking. So all of these foundations here are foundations which are too dark, so